We fucking back, boy.
Season 2.
Oh, man.
What's up, everybody? I'm Mike Gato. Mike Gato mixing.
I'm Shaw Infinite. And we are your Tastebuds. We'd like to welcome you to Season 2 of the Tastebuds podcast.
We made it. We didn't get canceled.
Hell yeah. We didn't get canceled. We didn't get hit up like for any like copyright infringements or anything like that.
Didn't get sued Season 1.
Yeah, man.
Take a listen to this song, though. This is going to be the theme all year.
Yes. Pay attention very closely to the instrumental. I did lay vocals. They are exquisite. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, they got world drums.
Shout out to Luke, the neighbor with the drums.
Yeah.
What are you using over there? What's the
We're gonna get into all that. We're gonna get
what's
into
that adapter you got?
We're gonna get into all that, man. We're gonna get into all that real soon.
I think we got who's all on this record? We got Roger,
Yes.
the infamous character.
What's
missing.
the drummer's name?
We have Luke.
Luke, who actually did like some broom sweeps over this shit. If y'all listen closely, you can hear like your grandmother cleaning the kitchen and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no lie. He literally brought out like wooden boards and like swept. Shaw
Yeah.
was like, "What the
I was
fuck
like,
is
what
going
the fuck?
on?"
It's actually it's a tire. In here, it's like wrapped in like layers and layers of plastic, and he just bonged that shit in the
The
middle.
Escalade like 24-inch tire. Yeah.
Yeah, big pause on
I don't
that.
want to
Big
give away a
pause on that.
secret, but yeah, that's
Yeah, man.
just some low end in there.
Yeah.
We got George on the keys.
Yes. George played the shit
Right
out
here.
that synth. Helped me a lot with my idioms and stuff like that towards the end. I can't wait for y'all to hear the vocals. It sounds amazing. Yeah.
So yeah, what's up, guys? We missed you.
Yes. There's been a lot of current events and like news that like we need to catch up on, and
Yes.
I guess
a
they're
lot.
no longer current, but there's a lot of news that like we need to catch up on.
There's stuff that happened even like a while ago that's still current to us. That
Of course. I actually think we should give a moment of silence and/or a moment of instrumentation and/or a moment of instrumentation, whichever one you like.
Okay. Respect.
To honor Nip Hustle the Great right now. So I guess we can just fade out our vocals for about 6 seconds. Pay homage to Nip Hustle the Great. We're also wearing the marathon clothing, as you can see. You know what I mean?
Yes.
CMC. Y'all ready? Moment of silence right here. Yes. And we are live. All right. Now, what were you asking me about? Like what I was you asked me what I was smoking?
Oh yeah.
Let's do this. Let's do this
I mean-
in order,
okay,
man.
well,
I don't. Yeah. Let's go. Go.
Just
for it,
first
go for it.
off, I mean, you see someone out there smoking. Like, what is this?
Exactly.
It's like a top hat.
Exactly.
I'm just curious.
It's like a little Pez. Okay, so this.
Explain that. I've seen vape pens, obviously, but I've never
Exactly.
seen that.
If you're a germaphobe, this is going to be like one of the best like adapters for you to have on hand, like only because this is a personal
Oh, I got my own shit. I got my own.
a dabter made from hemp, the company hemp.
It's medical grade silicone.
I was about to say it'd be interesting if it was also made of hemp.
Temperature resistant.
But basically, what you do is you're gonna
Innovative, universal
You're gonna
fit.
fit this little adapter onto like your vape pen or whatever you're smoking, right? Hold on, mine needs a little.
I think it fits on anything. But
My tip is abnormally larger than most tips.
Yeah, I knew. Anytime you talk about something that's like a tip adapter, it's like you gotta tiptoe around the tip.
I'm
you know?
for sure immature, bro. That's why I smoke weed.
Yeah.
Anyways, mature. Yeah. Anyways, you fit that. I'm already faded as fuck too. You fit that on. You fit that on the tip of your vape pen or whatever you're smoking, right?
Okay.
And you can just hit it regularly.
Yep.
As such, like if you're using someone else's like vape or whatever, or if you're smoking a blunt from someone else, you
For
totally
example?
just fit that adapter on.
For example.
Buka? You're gonna have to wedge that fucker in there though. There you go. I think you got it. Did you get it? Okay, cool. So he's got it. So that's one option you
Easy.
can do.
All right, that's kind of tight actually. And now if I could put this on like my keychain,
And or I was just thinking like this is definitely my solution for better economics and budgeting. Only because like whenever I go into the dispensary, I'm always thinking like, man, I should get like some flour, right, for my glass and my blunts.
Okay.
But I also need some sort of like wax or whatever for when I'm in settings that don't allow flour. Right.
Explain that, because we're in California. I mean, I was out of state, so I understand that.
When I'm inside of a club.
Oh yeah, okay.
And the security is strict on it.
Got you.
Just because they don't like the smell of the smoked out.
Yeah.
When you're driving in someone's
It's
car,
convenient.
when you're driving in someone's car and they don't like the smell of weed.
Uber and shit.
Flour like this, the smell of this like
Goes
probably
away.
1/10.
It's like a dab,
It's
like
like
take a dab.
1/10 of what weed smells like. It goes away in like exactly like 10 seconds or whatever.
Yeah.
When you're at work.
Okay.
Because the smell of flour can linger on you.
So we like to help people out with their smoking needs.
Exactly.
By providing accessories.
Yeah.
This is a useful accessory that we found recently.
Exactly. So this is like, but this is something that I can use like that helps me like save money in the dispensary, only because like instead of saying like I need flour and wax for like my bubbler or for like my vaping or whatever, this helps you because you can use.
Oh.
Yes.
Shit. Okay.
Yep. You can use it actually with the glass.
I was
piece.
like, oh, that's enough.
Uh-huh.
Let's stop talking about this. But
Right.
now,
Right.
keep it going.
Right. Hold on.
Oh shit. Okay. What? I don't know why you would ever do that, but like, it's cool.
So that's what I'm saying. Like now, like you can just go in and buy like a cartridge. This is a Palmer's vape. So you can just go in and like buy like a heavy hitters cartridge.
But it's not the same,
like
so
that.
that's cool.
Exactly.
That's not like taking a dab, but it's
But now-
close. It's like a beginner dab.
Whoa! I would speak so soon. That's almost.
Let me try. Because I take dabs. He doesn't dab.
That's it, bro. Yeah.
All right. Wait, I was about it. I literally went to go hit the mic.
Exactly. I wanted to do this shit in
I
order,
went to go
but
hit
you,
the mic.
but you bum rushed the fucking look. I want to give a special
Whoa.
shout out
Special shout out
to the OG Mentees Leaves Wraps. Right?
Oh,
You guys followed through on your promise there. You definitely, I hit y'all up like last season. I think it was like the first few episodes. And you guys said that you would send me a box. Box came in. I appreciate all the boxes that's sent to me.
You didn't send it to him. You sent it to Tastebuds. So, quit.
Mentees, I really appreciate your business. I really appreciate you
Yes.
guys following through on
These
your
are
word.
fire. I do love these.
If you guys don't know about Mentees, these are basically like non-tobacco backwoods, in my opinion. These are the closest things, wraps that you can get to backwoods. Without
And
tobacco.
on this season, there's a feud that will be settled by the end. Tobacco's on this side. We got just weed, papers.
By the way, if you're not already smoking weed right now, I don't know what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely done hit the dab about like 3 times.
So speaking of that, we haven't smoked weed yet, which is fucked.
Yeah.
There's some weed on this rolling tray.
I smoke
Tell 'em about-
concentrates.
oh shit! Yeah, that happens.
Hey,
We have people for that though.
we have our stage hands on deck. We also
Thank
have
you,
our,
Adam.
we also have our live studio
Shout out to
audience
Adam.
here. You know what I'm saying?
Shot by AE, hooking it up. Dope visuals.
What
Tell
you
them
gonna
about
say?
this rolling tray because we're gonna smoke. I need you to roll that up.
Yes.
But tell them about the rolling tray because this is
So
a prototype and a
So to
dope
my
design.
to my community that loves do-it-yourself projects, right?
Yes. Thank you.
Here's what I seriously consider investing in: a Cricut Explore Air 2. Google it. All right.
Cricket sponsor us.
Yes, Cricut. I'm a definitely hit y'all up. I need them premium vinyls. I need the adhesive tapes. But yeah, so if you're a fan of like do-it-yourself projects and like you love like decorating and design and stuff like that, you can make things like your
can make
own
anything.
custom rolling trays, right? Also, if you look in the front, you can see like that I've stenciled or I've adhered some vinyl to lighters. I've also adhered some vinyl to our custom weed mugs. I have our logo, our designs, and everything on there. Our grinder as well. You know what I'm saying? So
Fire.
to everyone who's been asking,
Got the line coming out.
to everyone who's been asking, what are your guidelines to like get on the podcast, and I feel like we've been like
There's
trying
no
to
guidelines,
be exactly. We've been trying to be nice about it. We've also been trying to be like obscure about it. We really are just trying to like go with like what's in our hearts, and also like what makes the most sense. And also, if you have to have a follower and you have to have something going on. That's what we're attracted to. You know?
I mean, you know, other people want to be around you, you know.
Exactly,
cool.
but to everyone who's been asking to get on the show though, we're gonna put these up for purchase, and we're gonna incentivize like some sort of package where you guys can buy all of our stuff, and we'll get you a slot on. So that's
a nice
news.
package deal. Call it a donation.
That's
know?
news. That's news for you.
Because this is you know, this is a team effort. Yeah. We got some people in here. We got a crew. It's not like it's just us sitting here.
Exactly. Tastebuds is a do-it-yourself brand.
Seriously, do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it! So that's why I went ahead and I invested in like a cricket cutter. That's why we're finally making our own merchandise.
Yep.
And
so we'll have it all up on the website for sale.
Yeah, it's all about giving people an opportunity to invest in you. A lot of people are like, oh man, like I need money to do my shit. I need like whatever. If you give people opportunities to help you, it's people out here that want to help other people. You know, it's fans out here.
Yeah.
It's family. It's extended family that really wants to empty their pockets out and see you do something positive. And so with that, I just want to say I appreciate everyone that was on season 1. Right?
Season 1 was crazy, yeah.
Shout out to Lochum for this dope ass like
this
rendition
crazy,
of like.
It was just like the best moments from every podcast.
Yeah.
And looking back on it, it's like, because we had some time off, you know, we had some time to evaluate the first season, and
if you guys noticed, we changed
appreciate
like
the first season.
We changed the fucking table color. We changed the mic flags.
We got a paint job, ice cream paint job. But yeah. We're the same people. We've been working on music. Shaw's been working on music. I've been mixing a lot of music.
Also like something that we didn't do like in the first podcast. We didn't establish our credibility in the streets, man.
I don't really have credibility in the streets, but I have credibility in the studio.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean by
the studio. The
Sonic,
studio is my streets.
The Sonic streets. Why would
Sonic streets? Yes.
Why do you want to hear my opinion on music? Well,
why do I want to hear your opinion on music? Like, why should I trust you?
Oh man. Well, yeah, I feel like I've been innately like gifted in music. I've been singing since I was like 6. Actually, my dad jokes. He says that my cry like when I was born like had like vibrato on it. I think that's fire.
Can you give us an example of what that would sound like?
I guess.
I'm not impressed, but it's cool. Keep going.
Yeah, and then so I've been singing and performing all my life. I started out in church, and then I transformed into like school plays and lead roles and like musical theater, and then once I got into college, I transferred over to SoundCloud.
MySpace Music probably first, right? Or no?
No. I wasn't on the MySpace Music wave.
Okay.
I wasn't on that. That was all trap. That was on my cousin.
I was on there.
No. You on MySpace?
I was on MySpace Music, yeah. I was like actually, I think me and Adam were rapping on there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, but like music has always been something that's been like very close to my heart, dear to me, and I've always been technically good at it.
And even just outside of music too, just like everything you do like 100%. Like
it's super cliche to be
this
like,
whole brand is an example, you know?
Yeah. It's super cliche to be so surface area with it, but it's only because I don't want to like throw out like my stats.
Basically, again, like you guys have heard the story, how like I met Shaw, my boy Trey, just brought him over and for like a feature. I don't even know if it was for a feature. It was just to like hang out, maybe record.
Go watch the Tastebuds episode.
Yeah, that shit's funny. We smoked a lot of weed there. But yeah, basically he just laid down a feature and like it was fire, obviously. And he slept through like the whole session, but he just woke up and recorded it. Fire. After that, we made a bunch of stuff, and then once Roger and him met, they made Cool, and then that started the Tastebuds EP, and then HA.
Yeah, those
are
stats that I could throw out. Let's say so on SoundCloud I've dropped over I think over about 3 full projects.
Your discography is pretty deep for sure.
3 full projects, 3 mixtapes.
You didn't just start.
I'm also on Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify. If any artist like has questions on like how to get their music in those places, hit me. It's fairly simple. Really simple. I distribute.
Stupid simple.
Yeah, I distro through DistroKid.
Google, don't hit him up.
TuneCore. Exactly. Yeah. For real though.
That's how easy it is.
No, I encourage unless like you want like some sort of like personal like
you can't monetize
vernacular version of how I would say it.
You can't monetize on
it.
SoundCloud, so the fact that people pay such little money just to stream your music, at least get the fucking quarter of a penny. You know, don't just give it away for free because I mean it's essentially the same thing. But build your brand.
Yeah.
Build your brand. You know, take pride in it.
I hate that I always sing first. People don't know that I rap. I rap as well. I rap well.
See, like he's one of the people who's like, I don't know if you're a better rapper or a better singer. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel
like if you had to do one.
But I feel like when you do any of this though, like if you're an artist, if you say you rap, if you're telling me in a conversation that you
you're
rap,
like I'm a rapper.
If you say it more than 3 times without rapping, like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I can't.
But if you're like, yeah, I sing, and they're like, oh, let me hear you.
Yeah.
No one's ever like, let me hear you rap.
You just gotta do it with the rhythm. The cadence, you can smell it, the funk. Twist your face if you don't like it, I ain't giving a fuck. Twist the face that got gas like I be at the pump. I be serving salsa like, what do you want? Your flow dry as fuck, like a Popeye's biscuit. My main chick looking at my side chick mentions. Do I want the rollie or Movado on my wrist when I do the circle motion in the kitchen? I'm talking basic. I'm talking currency.
So that voice too, like.
Yeah.
Tell them where you're from. Tell them your influences. Like
I'm from Southeast DC.
It definitely has a shape on
that voice sound. That voice is like a twisted idiom of like or rendition of Bootsy Collins, also with mixed with like the lead mics and go-go music. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of go-go music.
And go-go music is big in
DC has its own style. Sort of like who New Orleans has jazz, New York has hip hop. We have go-go. Recently it's been like awakened because they the gentrifiers, as we like to call them, moved into the city, and actually complained about a staple in our city that plays go-go mixtapes out of like a record store in Uptown DC. So it's been there for like years, like, you know what I'm saying, like since my mom was like a kid type shit. But like people have been buying out properties in the city.
Yeah.
And they were complaining about the music. I think the T-Mobile store right next door was just like, yo, we don't want to listen to like the crap or whatever, like, you know what I mean? And so like they actually got to a point where they silenced the music. Once they silenced the music, once they silenced the music, I'm really proud of my city for this. Shout out to DC for this. Once they silenced the music, everyone in the city goes, oh, okay, you can turn down the crank in the store. You can't turn down the crank outside the store.
Bring the cars around.
Exactly. So they had they had like a huge ass block party. It was called Mochella. Go-go bands and shit came out.
Hell yeah, Mochella.
Yeah.
That's lit.
Exactly. Kill Mo.
That's lit. Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, hey. Ooh, hey. There he goes.
Ooh,
hey.
Yeah, that was actually an ad-lib inspired by an artist that influenced an artist that influenced a lot of other artists. Fat Man Key.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Who just put out a mixtape. I think
he's on the playlist.
I'm forgetting the name of the mixtape now, but I think Y is on it. Hard Soft is on it. Miami Too Much is on it. Yeah. Fire mixtape by Key. Check out the whole catalog. Actually, Give Him Hell is fired up. That's the OG track that made him pop. OG Macko. I don't know if a lot of people know that.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
That second verse, when you guessed it, that's Fat Man Key.
The EP is called So Emotional.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know that at all.
Anybody know that? I bought my bitch a Birkin bag so she could hold my fucking strap. That bitch be heavy in my pants and now. Yeah.
So yeah, just like speaking of like new music and stuff too. I feel like there's finally some stuff starting to come out.
Yeah, I just dropped a track. I just dropped a track called Love Is Free. It's on your favorite streaming platforms. So if you really want to check my cadence and credibility, you could just go listen to the catalog.
Damn It Mitch.
It was produced by Damn It Mitch, who he and I put out a whole project.
And where is he?
Called Half and Half. In December, he's in my hometown.
He's in the homeland,
DC. You know what I'm saying? He's an uptown representative. Shout out to the Say Less brand.
He said he lives up. He said you're gonna see the White House if you go to Mitch's house.
Say less. Fuck. Yeah. No, really though. I mean, like,
that's wild.
Most people don't know that the city is also mountainous. So like, you can like stand in certain areas, and you'll technically like be on the hill. You'll be able to like see.
That's tight,
like,
yeah.
You'll be able to see like.
That's kind of how Albuquerque was. You could see like the whole town.
Is it called the skyline? Yeah, I guess you'll be able to see like
The city
yeah,
line.
where the sky meets Earth.
Yeah.
Line.
Yeah. You're looking down sight.
Yeah, so
That's what they say.
you'll be able to see like the White House and shit from right now.
All right, that's interesting.
That's another thing. I represent DC. So if
I
you
do.
ever tryna-
I would like to just post up and just smoke like a bunch of weed right outside the White House. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But is that like, is that doable?
Maybe now.
It's decriminalized, but it's not.
No,
They don't sell it,
It's recreational illegal.
but they
It's
sell it at
recreational
dispensaries.
illegal.
Or
yeah.
no?
Actually, that's something that I haven't been home in a while.
Because they do.
So I need to
I've heard
tap
that they decriminalize it, but they haven't set up anything for like the sale of it yet.
Yeah.
But like obviously there's people selling it, but it's like you can just get a ticket. You're not gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
That's decriminalized now. Because that's how it is in Albuquerque.
No, weed is so important to me that I don't even want to like speak on things that I don't know in regards to.
It's a struggle when you're going to a different state
The
and it's not legal,
decriminalization.
and like you're used to just being in LA and smoking like that. Like I was in Albuquerque for a while, and it was like I had to like be a little careful, you know. Like
Yeah.
it was pretty chill, but I couldn't just smoke everywhere that I would normally smoke.
Yeah.
So
Let's talk about your musical background. Yeah. How long have you been into music? Well,
what's music?
I was about to say, that's like a weird question. It's like weird.
Nah, I hear
It's
you.
like weird to phrase. I always ask people like when I'm in the studio.
Just basically tell me where to start.
When I'm in the studio with people, here's a question that I ask. I say like, when did you know that like music was your calling, or like when did your relationship began with music? It's sort of like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Like it was when it was like solidified as like this is what I'm doing.
It's like asking a question about your wife, because I'm technically like married to the craft.
Yeah,
You know?
that's what I'm saying. I always say that. I'm not. It's gonna be tough to get married because it's like.
How'd you meet music?
Exactly. How did you guys meet? I mean, shit. I met some. I just started recording people like in high school, and then. But seriously, I don't like to tell like too much of that story, like, because I feel like nothing was real official until I moved to LA, and like that's when I really started to learn a lot of stuff. And I went to school for music. I learned a lot in school, but then like the amount of stuff that I learned here is like equivalent to what I learned at school, if not more, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just moved here with my studio equipment and just started looking for people, and I was in Trip Easy, so I knew Trey. Trey introduced me to Louis, and then Louis like was, you know, #1 customer. We recorded so much stuff.
We definitely want to have Louis on.
Yeah, he's gonna be on for sure.
Come on, Louis.
Hey, what are you doing? He was supposed to be here earlier, but he. No, I'm just kidding. He's not our cancelee. But yeah, I got a lot of experience recording Louis. A lot of dope tracks. And then also he just collaborates with a lot of people too. So I've met a lot of people like that have just pulled up to his sessions, you know.
Yeah.
And that's just got me more and more business, like, you know, just mixing, working on people's stuff. It's just cool that people trust me to like engineer and mix their shit, because it's like, you know, that's part of the craft. That's one thing I think a lot of like artists, once they realize that, that's when they start to really take off. Like,
yeah. How many years have you been mixing?
like 10, but probably like 8 fully.
Is that what your degree is in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did mixing production.
Yeah.
So I mean, I graduated from there in 2012.
From where?
St. Petersburg College in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then I moved here like that year, I think, or I don't even know, something like that.
Do you feel like that helped you at all?
Yes, because it was a dope school. It was like a one-on-one type school, like with like lead professor type shit. Like, and it was fairly cheap too, because it was like kind of like an independent college. Like two like engineers from LA just kind of like went over there and started their own school, like as a part of this like community college. And then the community college became a real college, and then they fucking had their whole division, and they just had two huge studios.
Was your department like competitive?
The students?
Yeah.
Absolutely, but everyone was really cool because everyone like smoked weed.
Okay, I was
It
about to
was
say. So I was about to say, because like the network from net.
But there were
probably
competitions,
be-
because there was like basically the end of every semester, you had to make a song, and then it was like on a compilation tape, and then we played it in front of the whole school, and like they would vote on it. So I think I got like third.
Menzies is the only blunt that you roll, and your breath smells better after.
Okay, that's actually kind of tight because
That's just facts.
there's some blunts you smoke and like, oh my god, it's like I couldn't even imagine rolling it, let alone just smoking that, because it's like it's so strong. Like, and honestly, like, you know, I know that like they burn longer, you know, it's a different smoke, but I just get so faded like on a backwood. Like I don't like it. It's almost, I almost get sick now that I haven't smoked them in a while. It's too much.
I'm on a tangent, son. Back to your wife.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, out of my records,
I just mix a lot of shit. I mean, like, I live with artists. I mixed a lot of his stuff.
yeah.
Like damn near all Louis stuff last year.
Most likely, if I've ever done a show in LA, you've DJ. You want to talk about like 88?
I was
You want to talk about 88 miles per
I was
hour?
DJing, and I was also probably running the sound because the sound always gets fucked up. I mixed Reggie's last project. Yeah. Jay Rennell. I just
Reggie's
mixed
last
his
project is called Phases. Jay Rennell's
Reggie
project is
Becton.
called
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
Mixing stuff for a lot of people. It's honestly hard to remember sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's how I've gotten good, you know? So it's like all the people that have trusted me to mix their music are the reason that I'm good. So it's kind of cool. It's like I owe y'all. It's nice.
Yeah. I feel like, man, I feel like part of the reason why I really wanted to open up this episode with like the Marathon clothing on is because Nipsey's passing recently just helped me to refocus on purpose and more importantly like what our craft can do to help spotlight that, right? It's because like when you're creating, and it's crazy because I was just talking to my stylist, Kaori, shout out Kaori. You know, I was just talking to my stylist about this today when I was in the chair. But like, whenever we create something, there's still like an off factor. Even if people like watch your process of like creating anything, making anything, there's still an off factor in the end where like they're like, oh shit, you really did it.
Yeah, and I feel like when you're creative, you get stuck like not hyping yourself up sometimes. I'm just doing what I usually do.
Yeah, you really
people
did
from
it.
the outside are like, yo.
Exactly.
Like they were watching your snap of you pressing all this stuff, and they're like, damn,
Nipsey's
he's like going in.
That's what I'm saying. Nipsey's transgression.
And like
was like one of them. It's one of the most powerful.
Understanding that like just your character can be like a brand.
Yeah, but it's one of the most powerful transgressions because like his memory is wow. You really were a be about it type dude. You get what I mean? Like you really said I'm gonna buy the block, and you did it. You really took from selling t-shirts outside of the store to owning the lot and all of the neighboring businesses. You know what I mean? You really invested in STEM.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
You know what I mean? Even all the way down to like some things that were revealed that like we didn't necessarily like I would say like champion him for, but it was still like some shit that like made us like Nipsey is an authentic dude.
Yeah.
When he pulled his pants up at the Lakers game when they was about to get into a squat, when he, you know what I'm saying, when he smacked bro.
Yeah.
Like all of these things are like, whoa, like no, you really said that if somebody try to test you, this what will happen. You really said that if somebody, you know what I'm saying, I won't fold. If some, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's so powerful because it really just brings to light as people, as human beings, if you're gifted, then that's the point. You supposed to, you're called to create, you're called to uplift, you're called to inspire, you're called to hustle.
He definitely evolved over time into being, changing the way that he looked at everything.
Yeah.
You can tell he learned a lot.
Yeah.
Probably from watching other people, Yeah. I mean, all you can do is just learn from him.
Indeed. I've also been inspired by like following the people around him.
Yeah.
For example, his graphic design. I've been really inspired by his graphic designer lately, and that's why everything's like decaled up now.
Everything's got a decal on it.
Yeah, because it's just like, I don't know, like that's what I'm saying. As soon as you discover like that you have multiple assets, or you come to the realization that you have multiple assets and talents, you're limitless. You're limitless, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not only a rapper, I'm also a designer, I'm also a singer, I'm also
Just a creative.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. I think we just wake up every morning and just like say a bunch of crazy ideas, and like most of them come true. We're just like, yo, what if? And then like a week later, we have them. You know, like our brand new weed line.
Don't be afraid to be bold. That's been my motto for the past month. Don't be afraid to be bold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's our motto for the whole fucking show. And also, like, you know, be friendly, be welcome,
right.
Welcoming. We'd like to welcome you.
We'd
Smoke
like
weed, chill out. We have the luxury of being in California where you can just go buy it.
Yeah.
Use CBD.
Yeah.
CBD's fire. Shit'll make you feel chill.
Yeah, we're kind of good at talking about weed, so we just brought you.
Anti-inflammatory.
We just brought this part, this platform to you. The end goal, though, that's also something that I wanted to spotlight in this first episode. Just like where we want to take this in the future, in the near future. I definitely want to see like Tastebuds podcast like being some sort of like something along the lines of like a rap radar podcast where like we get exclusive insight on like artists' processes when they were making.
Cover the stuff that like a lot of people think people don't care about, but like, I want to see all that stuff because I'm always curious. Like if we have artists on here, like I'm never asking like some just question about their life or whatever. I'm more so like, all right, so when you are in the studio like recording this, like how did you like, how many takes of whatever, like
exactly.
I like to know all that, like
exactly.
What was the vibe, or like what equipment were you using?
Yes.
Like
so spotlighting the process. Even if that means, the reason why I say Rap Radar podcast is because like they travel to like where the artist is. Yeah. So I mean we love to be like invited out to you guys' spaces and like really like just go to work on like what
we're a traveling band.
All right, on what it took to bring forth the art that you're creating. Another thing that we have on our agenda is to like potentially, and this may be like a year-long process, right? Because it's, you know what I'm saying, it's a marathon. It might be years to make this happen, but we definitely want to curate some sort of festival for the artists that we have on. We want to do a Tastebuds festival.
We're going to do our own event for sure.
And the same rights as a Smoke and Groove, and the same rights as a Coachella, and the same rights as any other indie festival, a selection event.
Yeah. There's just too many people that we know that we're involved with that don't have the proper spotlight. So if we could somehow do that with
these are affirmations too. Let's affirm that. I've been dealing with some.
We like to talk about things because then it happens.
Exactly.
Yeah, it usually works. And speaking of traveling, we're gonna start traveling around LA at least, trying out some new food spots. Because we're vegetarian, so sometimes it's hard to find some good spots, but there are some really good spots out there. We're gonna just see what's out there. You wanna get our review on it.
You wanna talk about like the reason why you became a vegetarian? Only because like
not really.
If you're, I was about to say like I've been a vegetarian.
The reason how or the reason why?
Why? Because it's not how, but like, you know what I mean? Like I've been a vegetarian for, it's probably both of you, but like I've been a vegetarian for like a year and a half now. Yeah. And a lot of people are asking me what does it take? Like how did you remain like vegetarian for so long? And it's really about sticking to your why. That's really all it's about. My why was I was involved in a relationship, a very, very serious like romantic relationship, and I don't know. I dealt with some cheating personally, so I had some infidelity that I had to just like nip in the bud. And I read a quote somewhere that said, I think I was reading a book. I was reading. He
was reading a book.
I was reading Success Through Stillness by Russell Simmons. Shout out Russ. I was reading Success Through Stillness.
You can't say it.
Got me
Russell
laughing about
Simmons.
this
Russell
shit now.
Simmons.
Yeah, I was reading Successful Students by Russell Simmons, and inside of it, it was just like
Like
if you can control what you put in your mouth, you can control like all forms of lust and temptation.
Okay, so it's like a sexual thing. Pause.
Yeah.
Put in your mouth. Okay. Okay.
It's like lower chakra control.
That's actually funny because I wasn't gonna say the reason how, but like mine was because of a girl. So
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
She was just vegan and like we were just hanging out. She was
Women
cool.
are the way to better living.
Yeah. Seriously. Changed my life. So
Yeah.
I feel like every time I don't eat meat, I'm just like, oh yeah. Shout out. But yeah, it was probably just like every time we hung out, we ate vegan, and I was just like, damn, this shit tastes fire.
There you go.
And then I found Crimsey's because of her. She was like, we were going somewhere else to eat, and she was like, wait a minute, Crimsey's is right there. And I was like, what do you mean? And then I was like, okay, a block up the street, tight.
So Gato became vegetarian because he was fucking with you hoes. I became vegetarian because I was not fucking with you.
Yeah, but no, I just felt good too. Like I was eating like pretty bomb stuff, and I didn't like miss meat. And then I felt good. Like my stomach was good.
Yeah.
I felt light. I didn't get super full ever.
Yeah.
Like I used to have like low key stomach problems, but nothing crazy.
Yeah.
And then I feel like once it's like I cheated a couple times, like drunken. And then I feel like once you go like 6, 8, I don't know how long it takes to break a habit, but like I don't even think about it anymore. And kind of if I see meat now, I'm just kind of like, oh shit, that's what that looks like.
Yeah, I often
Like
think
raw?
about like how heavy I
So it's
feel
wild.
after, you know.
How did you feel after that Del Taco burrito? Because that was 27 grams of protein.
I had the what was it, the 8 layered.
Careful now, you're on.
I know. I had
Turn
the
it up. Oh, that's on both sides.
I had the 8 layered
Oh, it overheated.
Del Taco thing. It was fire. It had to be on meat in there. I mean, like it's like a cheesy, well, cheesy. It's like a cheesy slogan, but like the whole like it tastes like how it would if there was actually meat in it. Is
That's what
like
they're saying.
it's like spot on.
Okay.
Spot on.
27 grams is impressive. I was like, damn, because usually Impossible Burgers are like 15 or 16 grams. So I was like, damn. If you hit that hoe while you're doing it, mate. Oh yeah, it does work. There we go. Electric lighters on the block. Cool. Rechargeable. Them shits will last forever. You ever get like stranded?
I like that it goes out after a while too. Like the
That's smart,
functionality
because
on
then
this
it might
thing
go
is
off in your
dope.
pocket.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That way, if you don't feel that within like
We never charged that one either, so it might not be fully charged, but
yeah,
I like it. Show it to them. Light it up to that camera.
I know, man.
Make it burn. Bring it up. There you go.
Man.
Push it out, buddy. Look at your boy. Push it out towards the camera, buddy. God damn, he's high as shit.
My
He hasn't
fault.
even
Some
hit this shit
media,
yet.
some
Give me
media
this shit.
training. I did hit it. You're the high one, buddy.
Damn right. Oh shit. Damn fucking right.
Minties, man.
Yeah, these are smooth as fuck.
Yeah.
I like these. This guy's trying to say something to us. He said, "Move your shit."
Oh yeah.
Oh, we just
Yeah,
had
we
our
also
jerky
want to
sponsor.
Yeah. So this company is Jerky. I was actually entered in like a giveaway raffle. Now I'm looking at this camera. I got into like a giveaway raffle and they sent us some things. I think I just had to like tag a few friends and just bring some awareness to.
And they sent that new pack.
Their vegan jerky brand.
Because we had our homies try it on season 1,
Yeah.
and that shit was funny as hell.
We should like splice in like when he tried.
I just liked I like the concept of not making but getting people who don't normally eat vegetarian to eat it, just to try it.
Yeah.
Because I'm down to try shit. Like when I go on tour and I'm traveling, like I'm probably not gonna be vegetarian.
You're gonna
I need
see
to enjoy the culture.
You're gonna see more skits and segments from us outside of just this podcast. It's gonna be something like that as well.
Being created.
There you go.
Let's just
Got lots of ideas. Yeah, you know what I mean, so shout out to It's Jerky, y'all, for the plant base.
And if you
Vegan
guys have
jerky.
any ideas,
What's this one? This one is
hit
the
us up.
black pepper and sea salt one.
He opened it. Yep. Black pepper and sea salt. Let's go.
It's crazy. I'm really about to be smoking Menzies for the rest of the summer.
tobacco-free show. Unless you smoke blunts.
Nah, I don't know about that.
You can come on.
Hey, that backwoods sponsor come through. I'm gone.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. You could sponsor us to smoke Marlboro Lights. Like, we're here.
I'm on the fence.
I'm
I'm 1
scared.
foot in, 1 foot out on that hemp shit. Fuck being on that hemp shit.
What's one sponsorship that you would deny? They were like, here's like 10 bands, but you gotta like use the product.
I mean,
Put it
that's
on the table.
That's the thing. Like
like a dildo sponsor.
ethically, I'd only want to be sponsored by things that I'm into. So
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
so like,
name
I wouldn't.
something that would you'd be like, even for a bunch of money, you'd be like, fuck no.
So basically, like all restaurants that like don't serve vegan products wouldn't get a sponsorship from me. Or I would deny their sponsorship if they offer. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, but I don't like that answer.
I would deny like
Because every spot has something vegetarian, like a salad or something. So.
I don't care what you like. You ask the question, so I'm gonna give you what you don't like, or whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Oh man, okay. You're just too high again.
I would. No. I would also like.
Name a restaurant. Shout them out. Who doesn't have anything?
No.
I'm serious.
Hold on, wait. Don't do that, because if the actual bag come through, I might gotta revamp.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I gotta reverse all
10
these questions.
bands, and you gotta put like the restaurant's food like up here or some shit, and you gotta eat it during the episode. Like you gotta eat ribs.
To get me, they would have to at least have an Impossible or Beyond Burger or something like that, or Morning Sauce, something. You gotta have some sort of like veggie options in there. I'm not supporting.
We can offer you a side of French fries and like a side salad.
But I also wouldn't take like shit like a sports sponsor, like a sport that I didn't like play or something. Like I wouldn't accept like a badminton. Fucking.
Would you accept a sponsor from Shop IAE?
Of course, I fuck with Shabai.
Fuck yeah. Would you accept a sponsorship from It's Only HA?
Of course.
Would you accept a sponsorship by Mike Gato Mixing?
No, fuck him. Man, pussy.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Anyway, fuck out of here.
You want to talk about the blunt bubbler?
Before that, you believe in aliens?
Yeah, I'm an alien.
You down to storm the 51?
I see this meme, so I think HJ sent it to me. She said, me
Probably.
talking to my girl after I get her out of Area 51. And it was this fucking Sam's girl. You seen that photo?
Nah. There's like a whole like music
Son,
festival.
you blowing me, son.
There's a whole music festival now.
Am I the only one
In
that's
Area
like goofy
51.
high right now?
No, I'm pretty high, but
But you're not
high.
goofy. I'm goofy.
I'm always goofy, so it's cool. Fuck. Yeah. No, it hits. It hits. But
Pass me the blunt bubbler. I do the tutorial.
Oh, that's
now and
right.
Shit.
that's what he wanted to talk about.
You bullshit.
He can't hold it up to the camera though. There's a Tinkerbell on this.
Is this? So this is.
Adam's like, that's not close enough. Fuck off. There's a Tinkerbell on it.
Which brand is this from?
I have
Is this
a-
also Hemper?
I have a no. It's
Ooh! Shout out to MJ Royale.
Arsenal
Yeah.
with this other fucking crazy ass mini rig.
Crazy idea right here.
Talk about that first, cause okay, so this was the whole thing. I was like, yo, you cannot smoke blunts through that, but that's not a blunt, so we're good. We're on.
It's crazy. Why does it have a hook at the top?
Now let's
Can
see.
it like
let's
dangle
see
from shit?
Let's see the amount of fucking resin that comes off of Minty's wrap. Cause I know if you put a blunt in there, it'd be like 2 hits. That shit would be dark. So that shit might be pretty good.
You wanna wager on it?
What are we wagering?
It's 100% like free tobacco, so I don't know if it's gonna.
It's gotta have something, cause even a joint in there would make it a little something.
It's gotta have something.
Burning shit.
It's
Burning
hemp.
shit.
It's got hemp.
I know. I'm just saying. So is raw papers though.
What do you want to wager?
You gotta keep your knees out for every episode. Even when like fire ass guests come through, you gotta just wear the shorts. That's my side of the bet.
And what's the bet if it's brown in 2 hits?
That's on you. You get to pick it.
No. Let's negotiate the terms, because I wanna.
Yeah, so that's my side of it. What are your terms?
That's your terms. If this is brown in 2 hits,
2 hits? I mean,
I got my knees
fine
out.
brown.
I got
I'm
my
gonna say
knees out
yellow.
all season.
I'll say yellow. This is stupid to wager on. Just hit it before it goes out. How about that? Am I right? Okay.
Couldn't clear that bitch. Tell us what it's like. I don't know. It's like fellatio and intercourse at the same time.
It's definitely smooth. Yeah, I mean that's everyone's dream.
You got the bubbly and the blunt at the same time, for real. Is what I meant.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. You got to carb it up. Whoa!
I think that's more
It's
than
like
two
getting
hits.
double toppy.
I will be wearing pants next episode.
It's like getting double toppy.
Shout out to Menties. 100%.
He gets to wear
free
pants.
from fucking tobacco. Bubblers clean as shit.
Wow. Okay.
Bubblers clean
Yo,
as
that's
shit.
actually fire. I like that.
Bubblers like your lungs, baby. Clean, baby.
Adam, try this.
Come on, camera, son. Adam got his knees out, so he's cool.
We gotta let the whole. Everyone's gotta try it. Zoe's
Yeah.
gonna hit it.
All right, we got to end this episode soon. I'm getting too fucking faded.
Yeah. MJ Arsenal. We're gonna have some products from them. We're gonna sample.
Shout out to
them.
everybody that kept their
Mentees.
fucking word and sent in some fucking product. I'm gonna keep my word. You guys will have these packages readily available soon.
Yeah. Bunch of stuff.
Rest in paradise, rest in power to the honorable Nip. Love is free on all your favorite streaming platforms.
Yeah. And that Tastebuds theme. Keep an eye out for that.
Ooh la
That might just
la
pop up
la.
at
That's
any
all you
moment.
get. Hello? Oh, it's back. It's resurfaced. We ending, right?
What do you think?
Cause I just did like a whole segment where like I made like some funny ass hand gestures. So we ending? You wanna end? Let's do the ad. Let's end it. You ready?
Do you guys want to end?
Yeah, let's end it.
Yeah, end this shit. I'm just kidding.
Shot Infinite, but let's end this fucking podcast. You ready?
Mike Adel mixing.
3, 2,